Today we have something a little different, still a knife, but a utility knife. This is the CIVIVI Elementum utility knife, and it is a great little everyday carry. If you're using your blade to break down boxes, slice up papers, things like that, this is the perfect knife for you. Mostly because you can take the blade in and out, exchange it for another blade, and not worry about dulling or having to resharpen one of your favorite other pocket knives if you're a collector. Or if you just need something for everyday use that you're not worried about the blade on, this is the knife for you, because you can actually, along with this, just carry extra blades in a little pouch, a little plastic pouch, which actually comes with this knife, so that you can exchange blades in and out relatively easy. Now, let's go over this knife real quick. This is an aluminum handled knife with in this particular instance, it's a black aluminum with the stone wash aluminum handle. We have the ability to take the blade in and out via this little screw right here. Now, I do have one gripe. Unlike some other utility knives that have a quick release for the blade, the CIVIVI Elementum does not have that. So CIVIVI come up with a little place somewhere on the knife to keep a little tiny tool that you could pull out and undo that screw. And I think this would literally be the perfect pocket utility knife. The clip is a nice deep pocket clip, easily reversible. So you lefties, perfect for you as well. The nice thing about this, I like this knife too because it has multiple deployments, and really any halfway decent knife of any kind, whether it's budget, high-end, should have at least two, in my opinion, ways to deploy it. So let's just get right to that real quick. One of the things I like about this knife is it's a button lock. I love button lock knives. Two things I really love about knives when I'm looking for them is a button lock, button release, along with a flipper. I just personally, my favorite knives are flippers. But what's nice about this is you can release it with your thumb, or you can just swing it out, swing it in and out, really easy. So it's a really, really clean, simple little everyday utility knife. And if you work in distributing or shipping and receiving, and you're opening and closing boxes at a constant, I would only carry this knife, because to be quite honest, if you carry a regular EDC pocket knife, it's, you're going to be sharpening that blade at a constant. And if it's a knife you really like, you're going to wear that blade out fairly quickly. With this, that's not a worry you have. This knife, you'd be able to just swap out the blade. It's got a really nice locking mechanism. As we said, it's a button lock. Let's see if we can get her into focus. You can see where it releases right there with the pivot. So it's definitely, wow, she's not focusing well today, but yeah, definitely a really nice little everyday carry. See, I'm just not getting some focus out of this bad boy. Let's see if we can manipulate this a little differently. Anyway, but yeah, it's a really, really great little everyday carry. So there you can see the little bushing that locks up against the blade. So when you push that over, it releases, and you can see it where it would release that blade fairly easily. She does swing in and out really, really easily. So that's nice. This is a nice little everyday carry. So if you want a relatively inexpensive, and right now on CIVIVI's website, as of this recording, these are $50. I think for a everyday carry, nice utility knife, not just your little, you can get utility knives dirt cheap. There's no two ways about it. That's not even an argument I can have with you. But I will say, for a nice everyday carry, something you like pulling out of your pocket, this is the way to go. You will not feel like you have spent money for nothing if you purchase this knife. So again, CIVIVI, man, they are making some really good budget-friendly knives. They are one of my favorite knife manufacturers at this point in time. So if you're looking for good, sub $100 knives, CIVIVI is the way to go.